My first supporter. It was my first supporter. We'll never forget him. Every time I look at that face, I said, you were the first. He was the first. Well, a lot of people like to take credit, but that's true. I just want to thank everybody. We're going to make a little bit of a speech. I understand the other candidates are falling very flat. Have you heard that? It's like death. There's no applause. There's no nothing. They're playing music during the guy's speech because they're trying to liven up the crowd. It's not working. I want to thank a few people, by the way. A couple of them are over there getting ready, but Bobby is great. Marshall is great. Alex is great. And again, we got to just tell you that this guy right here, before Alex and before everybody else, you know who we had, right? So I just want to thank you all because most of you have been with us from the beginning. Some of you are too young to remember what that was because we have a lot of young people. A lot of young people are in this campaign. But we're going to turn it around and we're going to make America great again. And we're met by terrible forces in our country. This country is going bad in so many different ways. They're weaponizing the Justice Department, the Justice Department, as I call it. They're weaponizing the FBI. And, every time they do something, we go up in the polls. You've seen that. We just had an Iowa poll. We're up 36 points. That's a lot. We're up 36, but we just got one from Ohio. I think we're up like 60 points. Is that right, Stephen? 60? I mean, we're like 60. That's a lot of points. Nobody's ever really seen it like this. So we're doing it, and the other candidates aren't doing so well, but we're doing great, and we're doing great because of you. I want to thank you all for volunteering because you're all volunteers. Others went out and they hired volunteers, and that didn't work out too well. You saw a couple of those volunteers. They weren't doing too well, were they? They weren't doing too well. That was like a porno deal. That was not good. That was not good. That's what happens when you have real volunteers, the real stuff, like you are the real stuff. Things like that don't happen. I just want to thank you. We love you very much, and we'll be back a lot. We're going to win. We won Iowa twice, and we're going to win it a third time, and we're going to beat crooked Joe Biden, the most corrupt president in history. He's the most corrupt president in history, and get your politicians to do what they have to do because, one thing I'll say about the Democrats, they're vicious, and the Republicans aren't. The Republicans are nice. We need a little bit of viciousness, don't you think? The Republicans are so nice. They want to be politically correct or something. They can't be so nice. And we have to stop the cheating on the elections and all of that stuff. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. The way you do that better than anything, we just swamp them. There's a point at which the cheating doesn't help them. And that's sort of what's happening right now, I think. People are so sick and tired of this guy in the White House. He's the most corrupt, I'm telling you, the most corrupt anyone's ever seen. And people don't want to do with it. 10.2 million from China. Money coming from all over the place. They don't know what to do with the money. The money coming from all these corporations opened up. You saw that? 38 corporations. 38 corporations. What does that mean when you have 38 corporations? It means trouble. That's what it means. But we cannot let them forget it. And honestly, it is true. The Republicans have to be very tough. They have to be very smart, very tough, because these people are vicious. They fight by different rules. They don't mind cheating. A lot of the Republicans, they want to keep it. They're proud to be Americans. It's a great thing. It means one vote. They vote for themselves. They don't have to vote many times. And I will tell you, we're not going to let happen what happened. They used COVID to cheat, but we're not going to let that happen. And we're going to go out. We're going to have the greatest victory. It's the most important election we've ever had by far, right? By far. Even more so, I think, than 2016. I always said it with 2016. Then what happened as you know, in 2020, we all know what happened. That was a disgrace. That was a disgrace. But now we're doing it again. We got more votes than any sitting president in history by far. And this time we're going to top it by a lot. So let's get out. Let's work really hard. We love you all. We're going to win so big. We are going to win. And now I'm going to go out. And I'm going to make a speech in front of, we have all the candidates other than sloppy Chris, a big slob. He didn't have the courage to come. But, why should he come when he's polling at 0, right? But he actually did a very smart thing for a change. But you know what? We have the other candidates, and they are in there trying. They're at 0, 1%, 2%. Some are at 3. They're doing well. They're doing well at 3, but anyway. So, yeah, you're right about that. So I want to, again, thank you very much. We love you. We especially love you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Have a good time. I'll sign it.